Oh. Mm.
I don't know about you guys, but it has felt like a Sunday to me all day.
Yeah, it didn't
Very,
feel like a Tuesday.
it doesn't feel like Tuesday, but it is Tuesday. It's our
Yeah.
power hour, and we are live and
Yay.
we are right on time, and we're going to get started, and people will jump in, and that's cool. So, well, to everybody. I know Michaelin's driving, so I don't expect you to join in talking unless you've stopped driving. But hey, let's just go around our little table and
Hmm.
tell me your name and how long you've had your business. Um, and what is your favorite Mary Kay product right now? Like, what's your the product that you're like, oh,
Mm.
I can't wait to put that on my face? So I will start with, I'll start and give you guys a second to think. How's that sound? I'm Amy Novak, and I've had my business for 23 and a half years. My goodness. And right now, my favorite product, it's so hard. I love the eye makeup remover, but I'm in love with the Barrier Restore product. I really am. I just love the way my skin feels so hydrated and just, I mean, if you could touch my face right now, it just feels so good. So yeah, that's my favorite product right now. How about you, Janelle?
Janelle Parker. I've had my business 13 years,
Fantastic.
and my favorite product right now, I don't know. I do like the Barrier Restore or Relief or whatever. Restore. And yeah, probably. I still haven't pulled a bottle out of my inventory of that new mask, so I haven't tried that yet, but that might be my favorite next week.
I love it. I love it. And Judy, I'm going to ask Judy a different question because she's brand new. Just Judy, if you could tell us your name and how long you've had your business and what's one reason that you became a beauty consultant.
Okay,
And
well,
anything else you'd like to share, because
I pulled out my catalog because I don't know the name of stuff yet.
it's okay. That's all right.
Because I had to get my favorite product, which is my Lash Intensity Mascara.
Ooh. Hey, that's fantastic. Yay.
And I've had my business for like one day, 2 days.
Fantastic. And why did you sign up?
Well, I signed up because when you sent me that little thing about the $10 sign up, it's like, yeah, I can't not sign up because that's a great deal. Um, Other than that, I was thinking about it before that, because I like the products that I've used so far. Um, they work. They do a great job. And it just seems like a good product, a good business model, and it seems like a great community of women, and probably some men too. I don't know, but don't want to leave them out if
We
they're
don't
in.
have men, but we have had men.
Okay.
None currently.
None currently. And Donna has just joined us. Michaelin, are you able to talk or no? Okay. Donna. Is that Donna Hardin?
Yes.
Hey, we are just doing introductions. So name, how long you've had your business. She is. And what is your favorite product like right now? Like what's your like, I just love that.
Oh my goodness.
So what's your name?
Oh, I'm the amazing Donna Hardin. Yay. And I've had my business for 18 years. And my all-time favorite, always been my favorite, and still is my favorite, is the eye makeup remover.
How come? What do you love about the eye makeup remover?
It doesn't irritate my eyes. It takes you don't have to rub it in your eyes. You just hold it there and wipe it off and it's gone. That's what I love about it.
Love it, love it.
Mhm.
And so glad you're here. And there's ding. Hello, Mandy.
Hi.
So Mandy, we're just doing introductions. So name, how long you've had your business, and right now, what's like the product that you love the most right now?
My name is Mandy. I've been in business for 3 years, and I'm really loving Barrier Restore.
Hey, I think I started a trend. Or Mary Kay did, whatever. I'm so glad you guys are here. And this is Judy has already introduced herself, but the two of you just came on. So this is my newest team member. This is Judy. I want to wave. And she just signed up. She was thinking about it, and then the $10 thing threw her over the edge and she couldn't help herself. All right. So what we're going to do today, I'm going to go over just a couple of just some housekeeping event stuff. And then I have another Boss Babe video. And I'm going to tell you right now, the Boss Babe video is so good. But I'm going to warn you that this speaker, she's so sweet. Y'all, she's a y'all girl. Okay. And she looks like she's like a country western singer in Dallas. So just when she comes on, don't be like, oh my, she's so full of life. It's fantastic. So, okay. So I just thought I would go over that this Saturday at 11 a.m. at my house, we're doing our beauty bar. And it's not too late to invite people. You can come just to check out product. You can come so you can help, bring a potluck, help with stations. But guys, if you bring a guest, it's not too late to invite. Okay. I invited like 10 people yesterday. I got 1 for sure and 3. I'll let you know by Wednesday. So the time it's on, right? And then on Monday, in lieu of our Tuesday meeting, we're going to do, because Tuesday, St. Patrick's Day and blah, blah, blah. But Monday, we'll do a potluck at my house. Okay. And it's our pay. So please come. $10 for the paint and like all the supplies and stuff that costs a lot more, but that's all, whatever. It's paint by numbers. You don't have to be like good at painting, because I am not. I finished my first picture last night and I hung it up right there. I love it so much. Anyway, and then Wednesday we have Janice's masking event on Zoom, okay, at 6 o'clock. So even if you have a guest, obviously this is one of those things where you don't need to have sent samples. They can just come on and watch. But you know what, guys, it's also for you to learn. I can't emphasize that enough. Being on these events, unless you know the products inside and out, it's a really good way to learn about different products. And she switches it up every Wednesday. So
What lipstick are you wearing?
it's funny because, well, part of it's a filter, but I was trying to read it and I really can't. It's so bad that, okay, let's see if I can take a picture of it. Do you like it or do you hate
Yeah,
it?
it's pretty.
Let's see if taking a picture of it for my senior eyes. Oh no, that doesn't help at all. I think it's Think of Pink. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. If a kid comes in, I'll put it over here so I can find out. I'll have a young eyes look at it. All right. So I want to invite you to grab a piece of paper and watch this. It's like 16-minute video, because at the end, I would love to have your guys' input on what did you get from her? What did you catch from her? Because it's a lot more fun when y'all talk than when it's just me talking at you, At least it's more fun for me. How about you guys? All right. Anybody have any questions before I start this? Okay. All right. Where is it? It's right there. All right. And here we go. Oh, it's only 14 minutes. All right. If you can't hear it, then like wave at me or something.
Hello, beautiful leaders. Oh my goodness. Happy day. Happy Pacesetter Day, Boss Babes Day. Happy next half, best half. How excited are we to be in the beginning of this final?
You're not hearing it, Mandy?
Barely.
Turn your volume up
Pretty,
and I'll
pretty
turn.
faint.
What's that?
Oh, I said it's pretty faint.
Okay, I will turn my volume up, but turn your volume up too.
6 month stretch
Yeah,
of this
like that.
year. New possibilities are swirling all around us. And of course, the enemy would love
Better?
for us to believe nothing more than what could possibly change. And I'm here to tell you everything is about to change because it is your time. It is your time. And it is time for you to believe and receive that it is your time. It's our year of it here in the Jewel National area to dream it, to become it, to believe it, to receive it, to do it, and to finish it. So maybe some of those phrases resonate with you. I was thrilled that Karen invited me to be part of it, especially with this particular theme this year. My name is National Sales Director Julia Mundy Garner, and I am so excited to be part of it with you as I've been prayerful about what could I share with them that could transfer heart to heart, girl to girl, and fuel the fire of your personal God given vision. Of course, over the years, there's been several times that I recognized it was time for me to move into a different level of leading myself well as my team. Keep in mind, when God gives you those nudges, it's not always because In Touch has announced with a lot of fanfare that you have an amazing dream team and they're all ready and willing to participate with you in it. No, often God downloads that vision for you, it would seem personally. I've even heard leaders say, it is only me. I would like to actually ask you, who told you that?
It's time to revolutionize skincare with OS1. OS1 is a groundbreaking peptide that resets.
Sorry, YouTube.
It has never been just you. It has always been you and the Lord God who gave you originally this God given vision to not just lead women, but to pour into them, to add value to them, to absolutely change the atmosphere that they're walking around on the planet in because someone, the amazing, the called, the anointed you, has entered their atmosphere. And so everything has changed for them. Sometimes it might be true that you have forgotten who you are and your true calling. So I want to just be part of the reminder today. The great news is that it has already been finished. Whatever it is that God has told you He wants you to be part of right now in the heavenlies, it is complete. And now it's just us following the gingerbread crumbs that our Lord God leads out before us, listening to the sound of His voice, being still enough that we can feel the brush of angels' wings as they gently redirect us to turn towards that woman that we might have passed by, left to our own devices. Those still small moments that change everything in the course of a day or a week or a month or a 6 month period, perhaps of your career. I'm praying that today this will be one of those particular times that this pace setters will change everything for your direction, for your course, and frankly, for the speed at which you are moving towards it. So, I believe that many of you may not be exactly where you want to be at the moment. And I want you to know that I think that is the best news ever because what that tells me is you've got some godly ambition that's stirred up in there. You are so grateful, I'm sure, for exactly where you are. And yet there is some holy dissatisfaction because you know it. You know you have not become all you are destined to be. You are not leading all of the amazing, beautiful, powerful, brilliant women you are destined to lead. So, what is it? What is it that we're waiting on? Sometimes it really is us. Sometimes it is a fear that we're not sure if we are enough, if we've got enough, if we can get enough, if there is enough. And all of those questions can be answered by our intimacy with the Lord. You know, He didn't ask us to think any of it up, to figure any of it out. He simply asked us to take the next faith filled step with the purest heart we can muster up and the mind and heart filled with passion. I don't know, do you wake up every day and say, I'm vibrant, energetic, and full of passion? I'm a woman on a mission with a passion and a vision, and I lead others straight into the life of their dreams. Do you spend so much time in your vision book that you almost don't need it anymore because your life is the vision, that you've spent so much time investing in these pages? Have you written out affirmations and decrees and declarations that you start your day with? That the enemy has been put on notice from the moment your eyes have fluttered open, that there is no room for him here because you are standing on holy ground and you are on a holy assignment, and it is destined for victory. Is that the way you start your day, leader? Wake up. You have the power to start it that way, to stand in it, to walk in it, to finish each day with it, knowing that God has sealed every effort, every seed planted, every heart touched, and now He is putting His divine fingerprints on it, creating the supernatural strategies needed for hearts to join with yours, for that divine connection, for people's lives and spirits to be ignited, for all that they can become. And you are the girl to take them there because you believe it. You know you have been anointed in it. You've been marinated in it. You've been appointed to it. And now in this new year, you are dedicated and decided to walk in it. It is truly your time. Well, I'll tell you that there was a time that I wanted to have the courage to try again, to complete our national area. And I had a lot of fear about it because I believed I had given it my best effort a couple of times already. If anybody's picking up what I'm putting down, regardless of what the goal may be. And I remember a precious moment with my son. And it was about a year and a half before we finished our national area. And we were sitting on our couch in the big house, and it was just he and I, and he had his laptop. He had been doing some schoolwork. And I said, Clark, what if we started a Facebook group for all the girls in my unit and all our offspring's unit? And it was like a place we could gather and share ideas. And at this point, I wasn't part of any Facebook group, so I didn't understand that that is in fact how it was all supposed to be working. And so he said,
Don't tell my employer I said this because I'll get fired. Nobody knows this, but if you want cheaper weight loss drugs, like
Gotta have some commercials.
Mom, that's it. That is a great idea. And so he began to put the group together, and he added me and him to it, and then our directors, and then several of our key people and our new people. And then, he was about to send out a directive to the directors to invite all their consultants. And he said, Mom, we need a name for it. And I was like, I don't have any idea. Like, what could be a good name? And he said, well, I think it needs to be like directional. Like, what is it we are doing? And I was like, well, I mean, the whole purpose of it is to bring us together to help finish the national area. And he said, great, that's what I'm going to name it. And he typed out, the time is now, Jewel Area in the Making Facebook group. And y'all, I thought I was going to throw up on the spot. I just began to have heart palpitations, and I was like, oh, Bubba, I don't know. I mean, that seems awfully bold to just put out there, the time is now. I mean, that seems pretty definitive. And he said, but I thought that it is what you want. And I go, well, it is. And he said, well, if you're not willing to say it, how in the world would they be willing to follow in it? And I was like, okay, this is one of those out of the mouths of babes moments. So sure enough, we went with it, and we called it that. The time is now, Jewel Area in the Making, until the moment we completed it, and then we switched the name to just Jewel National area. And so that was a victory moment. But before we celebrate that, about how awesome that was, let me tell you about another moment that it was a crisis of belief for me. And that was when it was late May. We were about to finish our area on or before June 30th, so just a short month away. And the company had given me all of the materials to sign my NSD agreement. And I'd read through everything probably 10 times, y'all. I knew every rule. I knew every caveat. I knew what I knew what I knew. It was the career position I had been working for my entire Mary Kay journey. And I was frozen in fear. And Clark came upstairs and he said, "What are you doing?" And I was in my beautiful Million and More NSD to be office with this gorgeous desk. I mean, it was made for a national for sure. And I had this notebook in front of me with these papers to sign. And I said, "Well, I'm sitting here needing to sign these papers to become a national." And he's like, "Let me get my phone. Let's do it. And I'll take a picture." So he ran off, came back in the office, and I was almost in tears. And he's like, "Mom, what is the deal?" And I said, "What if I can't do it? What if I can't be it? What if I'm not up to the task? Can I really lead these people in a way that would honor God, that Mary Kay would be proud of?" And he put his phone down and he came over and he held my hand, y'all. And he said, "Mom, ever since I've been alive, this is what you've been working for. So since God managed to get you this far, we're going to trust he can carry you through the rest of it. Would you be willing just to take that step? Signing the papers just means you're going to give your best effort to continue becoming her, the one that will be able to lead them." And y'all, I was crying, and he took the picture and I signed away. What I learned that day and so many days since is sometimes fear is not because we're afraid we can't do it. Sometimes fear is that uncomfortable space where God is inviting us in to go bigger, deeper, wider, higher with him in our belief of what he wants to do through us. You see,
Oh, heavens.
I was basing those emotions and those decisions on what I thought I could do. That's never a great way to start any award-winning equation, is it? It's much healthier to start with, what do I believe our great God is capable of? And then how can I move me to partner with him to create it, what he already has in mind? So what if the anxiety or fear you're feeling about this next level for you to step into is actually God inviting you to allow him to increase your capacity so that you can experience more of his provision flowing through you? You see, when you allow yourself to be expanded, every life that touches yours will be expanded as well. And that is what it is really all about, isn't it? Us being able to believe our great God for who he says he really is, our identity, who he says we really are in him, and inviting others to believe that way with us and just see what we could create or change in this beautiful world. Would you be willing to accept it as your challenge? Whether you're upgrading your vision book to expand some decrees and declarations, whether you are willing to do it at a different level than you've done it before, believing it in a different and new way, fresh, doubting your doubts, believing your beliefs, upgrading your circle and who you're listening to. These are the things that will cause you to step into the anointing that's already available. It's actually already on you. And the appointment is there as well. You see, the truth is, we haven't actually been waiting on God. He's the one that's been waiting on us. So would you be willing with me to join hands across the miles, across these great United States, and step into it? Step into her, the her you know God's called you to become, the her you know that's already in there. Let her rise up because she's ready to believe it, receive it, decree it, dream it, do it. Now, let's finish it. I know you will. Blessings, Godspeed, as you chase down your God-given vision. Love you big.
Wow. If you guys could unmute and just share, like, what did you get? Mandy, I don't know if she's from Texas or not. She just looks like she's from Texas to me. Let me turn the volume back down. So what did you guys receive from listening to her? Don't all speak at once. It's okay. It's just us, you know?
You know what I liked? I liked the fact that she said dream it. Because a lot of people forget how to dream. Because
Oh,
when
yeah.
you're little kids, you always have these big dreams, but then you get older, you kind of like stop dreaming. So I like the fact that she was talking about dreaming it. If you can believe it, you can dream it, or dream it, you can believe it. Being a woman on a mission. And I love the fact that she talked about her vision book, because I like to do a like a vision board every year. So I could relate to a lot of things that she was saying.
I love it. I love it. Yes, I have a vision board. Also, I don't have a vision book, but I have a vision board. Anybody else? Did you get anything? I love how she's talking about God working through us, and we as women, we have a tendency, not always, but we have this tendency to be fearful of going past the spot where we're at. And you know what, guys, let me just be clear. That doesn't mean like become a director unless that's something that you're after, but it could just mean like talking to that woman over there. You know, you're in Target and you see that woman. It could just be about the courage to talk to her, and you know, listening to that voice that God, you know, inside your head. We've all felt it. You need to talk to her. Come on, you've heard that or felt it, right? I starred where she said sometimes fear is being in that uncomfortable space where we know we're supposed to go bigger or talk to the person or whatever, but we need to decide to let God do what He wants to do, to use us as a vessel, right? I think that's what we're all about, you know? Anybody else? Any thoughts?
Yeah, that'd be like the divine connection that she was mentioning. I like that.
I know
We're
she was talking about it,
Mhm.
and that it could be anything. Your Mary
Yes.
Kay business, your, fear of the unknown. So I was listening to her and I'm thinking, that it comes up. It not necessarily I want to talk to that woman, but it could be anything in your life that scares you.
100%. 100%. Mary Kay isn't just we're not just like a program on how to sell lipstick and cleanser. We're a business about the whole person. So yeah. But have you ever felt like that maybe you're supposed to, and I'm just using the idea of talk to that woman or make that call or book a party or whatever it is, and you stop yourself because we're standing within our own power and not what God wants to do with us. That makes sense to you? So anyway, I just thought she was pretty excited, and I love that how she definitely is putting God first in all that she's doing. Okay. So Mandy asked a question on my phone. Saturday, I'm just going to clarify. Saturday is a guest event. Mandy said, we think too much about what we can't do. Yes, for sure. So anyway, Mandy asked, is the St. Patrick's Day party this Saturday? It's not, there's no St. Patrick's party. The St. Patrick's flyer was for the guest event that's at my house on Saturday at 11. Okay. And it's a beauty bar. So we'll have different stations set up, and somebody will do satin hands and satin lips, and somebody's going to do miracle set, and somebody's going to show body care and fragrance, and somebody's going to show like the eyeshadow sticks. Okay. And eat food that everybody contributes. Okay. And then Monday is just consultants. Both of these events are at my house. And so Monday is just consultants, my house, 6 o'clock. And it's a paint by numbers party with potluck. Okay.
Okay, Saturday is from 11 to 2. Is that what you said?
Saturday starts at 11. It'll probably be over by 12:30.
Okay, because I have an open house at 1.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So I really want to encourage you to just invite people, hey, you want to check out this beauty bar? We're going to show some of the latest products and some basic products that we have. Also what I put, career conference, that's what you're talking about. We're doing a watch party for career conference, and that's what I put in the Believe chat. And we've changed the date to Saturday, April 11th at Kathy Laughlin's house. She's another director, for those who don't know. She lives in Clovis. And this is Mandy, this is the house that you really liked when we did this last year.
Oh, yay.
Okay. So it's at 11, it's from 11 to 2, and it's a watch party of the Texas Career Conference. Okay. So we'll watch, some speeches and probably have some recognition there as well. And it's also a potluck. So we're going to be eating a lot of food here, ladies, in the next week.
Right before swimsuit season.
Well, bring a healthy food. Bring healthy food. All right. So are we good? You guys have any questions? Are we clear on the event? All right. Well, you know what? This is the fastest meeting ever, but we're done. That's all I have, unless you guys have questions. Okay, good. All right.
Good.
Hold on. I have a closing that's here on my computer. Hold on. So my closing thought, please come back. So your dreams were placed in your heart for a reason. Keep showing up, keep believing, keep taking those small steps forward, and I'm cheering you on. Okay, let's do this thing. All right, guys, I love you. Mwah, mwah. Bye-bye.